to this guided meditation for lucid dream induction, a sleep story designed to help you drift effortlessly into a profound, rejuvenating slumber, opening pathways to extraordinary adventures within your dreams. Allow yourself now to settle deeply, completely, into your chosen space, feeling the gentle support beneath you. Perhaps you might wish to make a tiny, almost imperceptible adjustment, a subtle shift, to find that precise point of perfect comfort where your body feels cradled, held, and utterly at peace. Notice how the air around you at this very moment simply exists, flowing softly, without effort, without demand. Begin by gently guiding your awareness to the very crown of your head, sensing the delicate skin there, perhaps a slight tingle or a faint warmth, as if a soft, luminous energy is beginning to gather at your highest point. Feel the tension, any lingering tightness from the day, simply begin to dissolve, like a tiny cloud dissipating into the boundless sky. Imagine this soothing energy, a soft, comforting wave, starting at your scalp, slowly, deliberately, softening the very roots of your hair, smoothing out any creases in your forehead, washing away the faintest frown, releasing the space between your eyebrows. This wave of warmth moves with exquisite slowness, gently spreading down to your temples, coaxing the tiny muscles around your eyes to completely relax, allowing them to rest deeply within their sockets, feeling heavy, wonderfully heavy, as if they are sinking into the most luxurious velvet cushion. The sensation deepens, a tranquil current now flowing across your eyelids, feeling so incredibly soft, so utterly still. Down it continues, over your cheekbones, releasing any subtle clenching in your jaw, letting your mouth soften, allowing your lips to part ever so slightly, effortlessly. Feel your tongue, heavy and at ease, resting gently in your mouth, no longer needing to hold itself in any particular position. Notice the muscles in your jaw, which often carry so much unspoken tension throughout the day, now simply letting go, softening, allowing your jaw to become completely slack, feeling loose and wonderfully relaxed. This profound ease then cascades down into your neck, loosening each vertebra, one by one, releasing any stiffness, any strain, as if your head is now floating weightlessly upon a calm, tranquil sea. Feel the muscles in your throat also relaxing, softening, making space for a gentle, easy breath to flow in and out. Now, allow your awareness to descend into your shoulders, those powerful points of support that so often bear the burdens of our waking hours. Feel the vastness of this release as it spreads, pouring from the very tops of your shoulders down through the broad expanses of your upper back. Imagine any lingering knots, any persistent tightness, gently unfurling, dissolving, softening, as if they are melting wax, becoming completely fluid and at ease. Notice the subtle shift in your posture as your shoulders naturally drop, settling down and back, away from your ears, creating a feeling of spaciousness and profound relief. This comforting warmth then meanders, slowly, deliberately, down your upper arms, flowing through your biceps, triceps, softening every single muscle fiber, releasing every ounce of effort. Feel this beautiful, peaceful sensation continuing its unhurried journey through your elbows, those intricate joints, allowing them to become supple and wonderfully soft. The wave of relaxation continues its gentle descent, flowing down your forearms, easing the muscles, softening the tendons, releasing any tension from holding, from reaching, from doing. Feel this quiet, profound peace arriving at your wrists, those flexible gateways, allowing them to become loose, wonderfully free, unburdened. And then it spreads into your hands, each palm feeling soft, open, receptive. Your fingers, one by one, begin to tingle with a gentle, comforting warmth, feeling utterly relaxed, perhaps curling just slightly, naturally, as if resting on a cloud. Notice the tiny spaces between your fingers, softening, expanding, as every single muscle and joint in your hands finds its release, letting go completely, effortlessly. You are held, safe, and deeply, wonderfully relaxed. Now, gently draw your awareness back to the center of your chest, to the natural, gentle rhythm of your breathing. Simply observe it, without any need to change or control it, just feeling the subtle expansion, the soft rise of your chest and abdomen as the air flows in, effortlessly, nourishing every cell of your being. And then feel the equally gentle, effortless release, the soft fall as the air flows out, carrying away any remaining tension, any lingering thoughts, leaving you feeling lighter, clearer, more serene with each passing moment. This is your body's innate wisdom, breathing you, sustaining you, without any conscious effort on your part. Feel the air moving in, cool and refreshing, a silent, nourishing stream. Feel the air moving out, warm and comforting, releasing, letting go. Just observe this beautiful, natural dance. Allow this soothing wave of relaxation to now flow into the very core of your being, spreading through your chest, softening the muscles around your ribs, making more space for your heart to beat freely, calmly, quietly. Feel the vastness of this release as it moves into your solar plexus, that energetic center, releasing any apprehension, any worries, allowing a profound sense of inner calm to settle there. This tranquil energy continues its descent, flowing into your abdomen, softening, relaxing, releasing any tightness, any holding. Feel your belly rise and fall with each gentle, natural breath, a soft, rhythmic motion that lulls you deeper and deeper into perfect relaxation. It feels so good to simply let go. The wave now embraces your lower back, those often stressed muscles, allowing them to lengthen, to soften, to find a profound sense of ease and support. Feel the warmth spreading, melting away any stiffness, any lingering aches, allowing your spine to feel long, supple, and completely comfortable. This beautiful, peaceful sensation continues its unhurried journey down into your hips, those strong anchors, releasing any tension held there, allowing them to feel open, heavy, and wonderfully relaxed, sinking deeper into the surface beneath you. From your hips, this gentle, flowing warmth moves into your thighs, softening the powerful muscles, front and back, releasing all effort, all holding. Feel your legs becoming wonderfully heavy, deeply rooted, yet exquisitely soft. And then, this soothing energy flows through your knees, those flexible joints, allowing them to become completely supple and at ease, no longer needing to bear any weight. Down it goes, into your calves, releasing any tightness, any lingering strain from the day's activities. Feel this exquisite softness pouring through your shins, relaxing every single muscle, every single tendon. The sensation deepens, becoming incredibly profound as it reaches your ankles, those delicate points of connection, allowing them to become completely loose, wonderfully free, unburdened by any residual tension. Finally, this deep, profound wave of relaxation flows into your feet, each foot feeling soft, open, and utterly at peace. Your toes, one by one, begin to tingle with a gentle, comforting warmth, feeling utterly relaxed, spreading out, letting go completely, effortlessly. From the crown of your head, all the way down to the tips of your toes, your entire being is now immersed in a profound, peaceful state of relaxation. You are perfectly safe, perfectly still, perfectly at ease. Now imagine, if you will, that you are standing at the very top of a magnificent spiral staircase, a staircase of dreams. This is not just any staircase. It is carved from luminous, swirling mother of pearl, each step glowing with an inner light that pulses with the softest hues of amethyst and rose. The air around you is soft, warm, and carries a delicate, ethereal scent, perhaps like rain on ancient stones, or the faintest whisper of night-blooming jasmine. You notice the gentle curve of the staircase as it begins its descent, spiraling slowly, gracefully downwards, leading you into an even deeper, more profound state of tranquility. With your mind's eye, you take your very first step, feeling the imaginary coolness of the smooth, pearlescent surface beneath your foot. It is an exquisite sensation, both firm and yielding, sending a ripple of profound relaxation through your entire leg, up into your hip, and spreading throughout your torso. You notice the soft, internal thought that this descent is taking you deeper, completely surrendering any lingering wakefulness. As your foot lands gently on the first step, a faint, almost imperceptible chime resonates, a sound so subtle it feels more like a touch than a sound, weaving through the quiet air around you, a gentle lullaby for your consciousness. With each step you take, you are moving further away from the waking world, further into the soft, comforting embrace of your inner sanctuary, where only peace resides. You begin to take the next step, feeling the intention to move arise gently within your mind, a soft nudge. As your body responds, you feel a subtle shift in weight, a gentle lift as your foot detaches itself from the pearlescent surface, suspended for a moment in the soft, glowing air. Then, with deliberate slowness, it descends, landing softly, exquisitely on the second step. The gentle pressure beneath your sole sends another wave of relaxation flowing through your body, deepening your sense of release, dissolving any remaining pockets of tension. You observe the play of light on the steps, how the luminescence shifts and shimmers with your presence, creating a gentle, hypnotic dance of colors that soothe your eyes, even though they are closed. The scent in the air seems to deepen slightly, becoming even more intoxicatingly peaceful, a gentle invitation to let go. Step by exquisite step, you continue your descent, each step taking you further down, further in, further away from the ordinary, and closer to the extraordinary landscapes of your inner world. You notice the soft, continuous hum of quietude that surrounds you, the profound stillness that permeates this space. The silence itself feels textured, like the finest silk, wrapping you in its comforting embrace. With each step, the air becomes slightly warmer, infused with a gentle, golden glow, as if you are moving deeper into the very heart of warmth and comfort. You feel yourself sinking, drifting, becoming heavier and lighter all at once, a paradoxical sensation that signifies the deepening of your trance. Thoughts, like distant stars, simply drift by in the vastness of your mind, no longer holding any power or needing any attention. As you continue down this beautifully curved staircase, perhaps you glance at your own hands, noticing the way they appear in this soft, diffused light, perhaps a little softer, a little more translucent, shimmering with a faint inner glow. Your internal monologue simply observes, without judgment, a quiet curiosity. You think to yourself, how beautiful, how peaceful this feels. This gentle observation serves as a soft, internal affirmation, affirming your presence, your peace, your safety. You feel the profound ease within your breath, still flowing effortlessly, a quiet anchor in this deepening journey. Your body is now profoundly relaxed, heavy, and utterly at peace. With each turn of the spiral, the outside world fades a little more, its edges blurring, its sounds becoming distant, muted echoes. You are safe here, completely enveloped in this tranquil descent. The luminous energy that surrounds you, that emanates from the steps themselves, begins to infuse your entire being, filling you with a gentle warmth, a quiet vibrancy, preparing you for the boundless adventures that lie just beyond the threshold of conscious awareness. You allow yourself to simply float, to drift, to descend, carried by the gentle current of your own profound relaxation, knowing that you are moving towards a place of exquisite wonder, where your deepest intentions will effortlessly unfold. Now, as you reach the very bottom of this magnificent staircase, you step onto a soft, shimmering surface, a floor that feels like cool, polished moonlight beneath your bare feet. A profound sense of serenity washes over you, deeper than anything you have felt before. This is the threshold, the gentle doorway between your waking state and the boundless landscapes of your dreams. From this moment forward, you carry within you a luminous spark of awareness, a quiet intention, a gentle knowing. You intend tonight to become aware, to awaken within your dream, to recognize its fantastical nature. This spark of awareness is like a tiny, brilliant star, glowing softly within your heart, guiding you. As you breathe in this gentle, tranquil air, you feel a surge of quiet power, a deep knowing that within your dreams, you are the master architect, the visionary artist, the storyteller of your own reality. You are infinitely creative, effortlessly powerful. Tonight, you simply intend to notice, to observe, to question, to gently wonder. Perhaps you might find yourself looking at your hands in the dream, and you will simply notice them. You might see the lines on your palms shift, the fingers stretch, the skin shimmer with an impossible light, a gentle signal that you are dreaming, that you are wonderfully lucid. Or perhaps you will glance at a familiar object, an ancient timepiece nearby, and you will watch as its symbols dance and change, its numbers morphing into elegant, flowing script, its hands spinning backward and forward with playful abandon, reminding you that this is indeed your dream, your limitless canvas. This gentle curiosity, this playful observation, is all that is needed. You are perfectly capable of this. It is natural for you. You are already an expert dreamer, and now you are simply adding a layer of gentle awareness, a layer of conscious engagement, a layer of delightful exploration. Within your dream, you possess infinite control, boundless creative power. If you wish for a shimmering feather to materialize from the air, it will simply appear. With your mind alone, you guide it higher, watching it ascend with effortless grace. If a delicate flower appears before you, you can focus your intention and watch it bloom larger and more vibrant, its colors intensifying with every thought. You are powerful, creative, and utterly free within this space. Tonight, you will explore, you will discover, you will play. You will awaken within the dream, recognizing its beautiful, fantastical nature, and you will choose your adventure, moment by wondrous moment. Feel this quiet certainty, this deep confidence settling within you. You are safe, you are capable, and you are about to embark on a truly extraordinary journey. This gentle intention to be aware, to be lucid, now gently weaves itself into the very fabric of your being, becoming an effortless, natural part of your transition into profound sleep and vivid dreams. Now, allow your imagination to gently carry you forward through a shimmering veil of light, and you find yourself standing at the precipice of an astonishing, otherworldly landscape. The air here is cool and clean, carrying the faintest scent of damp earth and something indefinably metallic, yet sweet, like ozone after a distant rain. Above you, the sky is not blue, but a deep velvet indigo, teeming with countless distant stars that glitter with an intensity rarely seen. Each one a tiny diamond pinprick of light. They seem to hum, a silent, pervasive frequency that you can almost feel vibrating through the ground beneath your feet, a subtle undercurrent of crystalline resonance physics at play. You realize you are standing at the entrance to a magnificent natural sanctuary, a place of profound beauty and ancient power carved deep within the earth, yet open to the starlit sky. This is an inner compass, grotto, a sacred chamber fashioned by unimaginable forces from immense, glowing geodes. The sheer scale of these formations is breathtaking. They rise around you like monumental cathedrals, their inner surfaces shimmering with every conceivable hue of crystalline light, from deep violet to brilliant emerald, from soft rose quartz to vibrant sapphire. The surfaces are not smooth, but faceted, reflecting and refracting the starlight into an intricate, ever-shifting tapestry of luminosity. As you step further into this sacred space, you feel a profound sense of awe, a quiet reverence for the sheer artistry of nature. Your internal monologue simply whispers, "How utterly magnificent, how truly ancient this place feels." A wave of profound peace washes over you, a sense of belonging as if you have always known this sanctuary, as if it has been waiting for you. The ground beneath your feet feels soft, almost springy, composed of what appear to be finely ground crystalline particles, and a moss-like growth that glows with a faint bioluminescence, casting a gentle, ethereal light upwards. This is a starlit myco-ocean sanctuary, a vibrant ecosystem where fungal forms intertwine with crystalline structures, breathing and thriving under the celestial gaze. You notice, with a gentle sense of wonder, that floating all around you, suspended in the cool, stardusted air, are countless luminous seeds. They orbit slowly, gently, each one glowing with its own unique, soft light, some a pale silver, others a soft gold, a few a delicate azure. They drift in intricate, silent patterns, creating complex, ever-changing constellations within the grotto, their movements almost perfectly synchronized with the invisible crystalline resonance of the air itself. As one passes near your face, you feel a fleeting sensation, a subtle whisper of warmth against your cheek, almost like a gentle thought passing through you. It feels incredibly real, yet undeniably magical. Your gaze is then drawn inexorably towards the very heart of the grotto, where a central emerald lake shimmers with an impossible, vibrant green. This lake is not merely water. It appears to be a living, breathing liquid jewel, its surface perfectly still, yet alive with an inner light that pulses with the soft rhythm of the earth itself. The color is so rich, so deep, that it feels as though you could fall into its depths and find infinite peace. As you instinctively begin to walk towards its edge, you feel the soft, glowing moss yielding slightly under your feet, a gentle pressure, a subtle give, as you move deeper into this sanctuary. The faint, sweet, metallic scent intensifies slightly with each step, becoming more pronounced, more alluring, drawing you closer to the lake. The soundscape here is incredibly subtle, almost imperceptible, yet deeply immersive. There is the gentle, distant hum of the stars, a sound that vibrates more in your bones than in your ears. And closer by, a faint, almost musical whisper from the luminous seeds as they drift past, a soft, ethereal rustle that feels like silk brushing against silk. You realize this place is alive, vibrating with an intricate symphony of crystalline resonance physics, a harmonic ballet of energy and light. As you approach the edge of the Emerald Lake, you notice a subtle ripple across its surface, a gentle undulation that seems to greet your presence. With a deep, quiet breath, you lean forward slightly, drawn by an irresistible curiosity, and gaze into its shimmering depths. The reflections in this lake are unlike any you have ever witnessed. They do not mirror your physical form in a conventional way. Instead, the surface subtly shifts, swirls, and coalesces, revealing not your outward appearance, but a nuanced representation of your deepest current intention, your most profound inner state. It is a natural check on your consciousness, a gentle mirror to your soul. You gaze intently, noticing the slow, mesmerizing dance of colors and forms. Initially, the reflection shows a soft, ethereal light, almost cloud-like, slowly coalescing into a shimmering outline of a peaceful, calm figure, radiating a gentle warmth. Your internal monologue observes this with a quiet sense of validation, thinking, "Yes, this feels right. This reflects my desire for peace and understanding." This observation, this quiet recognition of your inner state, feels profoundly empowering, a subtle affirmation of your journey. You feel a warmth spreading through your chest, a gentle surge of self-acceptance. As you continue to gaze, your subtle intention to explore, to discover, to awaken within this dream begins to subtly influence the reflection. The peaceful outline of the figure remains, but now a faint, crystalline shimmer begins to emanate from its chest, a tiny, glowing point of light, growing steadily, symbolizing your budding, lucid awareness. You think to yourself, "This is it. This is the sign. I am becoming aware." This thought, this conscious acknowledgement, reinforces your presence, strengthens your connection to this extraordinary dreamscape. The reflection pulses gently, mirroring your inner excitement, your quiet anticipation. And then, with a subtle shift in your awareness, as if a quiet voice within your mind speaks, you feel a gentle vibration in your right palm. It is a peculiar sensation, warm and resonant, yet undeniably physical. You instinctively open your hand, your gaze drawn away from the lake for a moment, and there, resting perfectly in your open palm, is a beautiful object. It is the sacred geode shard, a resonant fragment from an ancient crystalline fungal spire. It is approximately the size of your thumb, irregularly shaped, with facets that catch and scatter the starlight in miniature rainbows. Its surface is smooth in some places, rough and crystalline in others, hinting at its organic mineral origin. As you hold it, you feel its inherent resonant frequency, a distinct, evolving vibration that pulses gently against your skin. This shard, you instinctively know, is a constant reality barometer, a living gauge of your consciousness. Now, as your intention for lucidity deepens, as your awareness strengthens, the vibration intensifies, becoming a distinct, warm hum that resonates through your entire hand, up your arm, and into your chest. It feels alive, connected, a clear and undeniable signal. This surge of vibration is a powerful affirmation, a confirmation that you are indeed lucid, that you are fully present within this magnificent dream. You close your fingers gently around the shard, feeling its reassuring presence, its silent, vibrant promise. You remember the feeling of your muscles relaxing, your breath flowing, and you connect that physical memory with the sensation in your hand, grounding you even further in this awareness. You think, I am here, I am truly here, and I am lucid. The cool air of the grotto, carrying that sweet, earthy scent, feels sharper now, more vivid, as if your senses are heightened by this newfound lucidity. The shimmering of the luminous seeds orbiting overhead, the subtle hum of the stars, all seem to deepen, become richer, more profoundly present. This is a dream, and you are awake within it. With the sacred geode shard now gently nestled in your palm, its vibrant hum a comforting presence, you begin to explore the grotto more deeply, moving away from the gentle persuasion of the emerald lake. Your steps are light, almost weightless, upon the softly glowing moss and crystalline dust of the ground. The air, still cool and fresh, guides you further into the cavern, towards the deeper alcoves carved within the immense geodes. As you move, the starlight from above seems to follow you, shifting its angle, dancing across the multifaceted walls with a playful grace, illuminating new pathways and hidden wonders with each gentle stride. Your gaze is drawn to a cluster of larger crystalline formations nestled against the grotto wall, their surfaces glowing with a softer, internal light. These are not just ordinary crystals. You instinctively recognize them as ancient singing stones. They stand like silent guardians, their forms sculptural and elegant, each one radiating a unique, almost imperceptible energetic field. As you approach the first one, a magnificent amethyst spire, you feel a subtle shift in the air pressure around it, a quiet invitation. The sacred geode shard in your hand responds, its vibration deepening slightly, a soft, encouraging pulse against your palm, acknowledging the presence of these resonant beings. You decide to approach this particular singing stone, its deep purple hues captivating your gaze. The decision arises effortlessly, a simple desire to connect with this ancient energy. You feel the intention to reach out, to touch, forming gently in your mind. Your arm begins to lift, slowly, smoothly, as if guided by an unseen current in the crystalline air. You observe the deliberate movement of your hand, noticing the subtle tension in your forearm, the gentle stretch in your fingers as they extend towards the shimmering surface of the amethyst. The light from the starlit ceiling above catches the facets of the stone, creating tiny, dancing prisms of light that sparkle and gleam, inviting your touch. With exquisite care, your fingertips make contact with the surface of the singing stone. It feels cool, incredibly smooth, almost liquid beneath your touch, yet undeniably solid. The moment your skin connects, a pure melody, unlike any sound you have ever heard, not quite heard by your ears, but felt deep within your being, vibrates through your fingertips. This melody is not loud or jarring. Instead, it is a continuous, harmonious chord, a sound that resonates directly with the deepest parts of your consciousness. The vibration travels swiftly, almost instantaneously, from your fingertips, up your arm, into your chest, and then throughout your entire body, a feeling of profound, resonant peace. As this pure melody vibrates through you, your inner vision is instantly filled with swirling patterns of vibrant emerald and amethyst. These colors are not merely seen, they are experienced, tasted, felt. The emerald swirls with a sensation of profound peace, a deep, verdant calm that settles over your entire being, quieting any lingering echoes of external thoughts or concerns. Simultaneously, the amethyst patterns bring forth a deep relaxation, a velvety softness that encourages every muscle, every cell, to surrender completely to the moment. You mentally taste this profound peace and deep relaxation, a flavor that is both earthy and ethereal, sweet and grounding, leaving you with an overwhelming sense of well-being. It is an experience of pure, unadulterated serenity. The sacred geode shard in your hand glows with an increased intensity, its vibration a steady, joyful thrumming, mirroring the clarity and lucidity of your experience. Your internal monologue is filled with a sense of wonder and gratitude, thinking, "This is incredible. This is true peace." You feel completely safe, completely held within this moment of pure crystalline resonance. You draw a gentle, effortless breath, feeling the air fill your lungs, carrying the lingering echo of the singing stone's melody, leaving you utterly tranquil. You allow your fingers to linger on the stone for a moment longer, savoring the multisensory symphony, allowing the profound peace to infuse every aspect of your being. This is a moment of pure, unadulterated connection, a deep communion with the crystalline heart of the grotto. Slowly, gently, you withdraw your hand from the surface of the amethyst singing stone, the melodic vibration gradually fading from your fingertips, yet leaving a lingering echo of profound peace and deep relaxation within your inner vision. The swirling emerald and amethyst patterns soften, then gently recede, leaving a feeling of serene contentment. The sacred geode shard in your palm continues its gentle, steady hum, a quiet reassurance of your lucid awareness. You take a soft breath, feeling the air move in and out, observing the delicate balance of this otherworldly environment. As you turn your attention from the first singing stone, your gaze drifts further into the grotto, towards another cluster of crystalline formations. These stones appear slightly different. Their glow is a shade less vibrant, a touch more muted, as if holding secrets within their depths. The air around them feels subtly different too, a faint alteration in the pervasive, sweet, metallic scent, hinting at something yet to be discovered. The intention to explore, to understand, gently forms within your mind, a quiet curiosity guiding your next steps. You feel a soft shift in your weight, a gentle lift of your foot from the glowing moss, as you begin to walk towards these new, intriguing formations. With each slow, deliberate step towards these stones, you notice a subtle change in the energetic atmosphere. The deep, vibrant indigo of the starlit sky above seems to dim ever so slightly, the countless distant stars appearing a fraction less brilliant, as if a soft, translucent veil has been drawn across them. The luminous seeds floating overhead, which had been orbiting with such consistent grace, now seem to hesitate in their movement, their light flickering with a barely perceptible irregularity, a subtle sign that the crystalline resonance physics here are interacting in a complex, nuanced way. The sacred geode shard in your hand responds to this shift. Its intense, lucid vibration, which had been a strong, clear hum, now softens, becoming more subtle, a gentler pulse against your palm. It doesn't cease, but it seems to quiet, mirroring the slight dampening of the surrounding environment's glow. You internally observe this shift, a quiet thought forming. Something is different here, a subtle change in the energy. This gentle observation, this non-judgmental recognition, is part of your lucid journey, a way of attuning to the deeper currents of this dream world. You continue to breathe calmly, easily, allowing yourself to simply notice, without interpretation or reaction. As you draw even closer to this particular group of ancient singing stones, you begin to perceive another subtle change, this time an auditory one. The pervasive, silent hum of the stars, which had resonated in your bones, now carries a faint, almost imperceptible dissonance, a whisper of a note slightly out of tune with the surrounding harmony. It is not an unpleasant sound, but it registers as a subtle vibration in the very air itself, a gentle ripple against your skin, different from the pure resonance of the grotto's heart. You notice one specific stone within this cluster, a large, dark obsidian-like crystal, whose surface seems to absorb rather than reflect the starlight, giving it a deep, enigmatic presence. As you deliberately approach this stone, a strong, latent emotional frequency begins to manifest. It is not a sudden assault, but a gradual, gentle unfolding, like echoes from a distant past. You recognize these as echoes of unexamined doubt, lingering uncertainties, and past self-judgments. They manifest not as intrusive thoughts, but as subtly dissonant vibrations that flow through the air, gently pressing against your mind's inner ear, creating a faint, almost imperceptible emotional haze. Your sensory perceptions momentarily cloud, not in a way that obscures vision entirely, but as if a soft, silvery mist has settled over your inner eye, slightly dulling the sharpness of the crystalline formations around you, softening their edges. The vibrant emerald of the lake, still visible in the distance, appears a shade less brilliant, and the soft glow of the moss beneath your feet seems to dim slightly, its bioluminescence momentarily subdued. You feel a gentle, almost imperceptible tightening in your chest, a familiar, faint echo of those old feelings, but it is not overwhelming, simply present. The sacred geode shard in your hand becomes noticeably stiller, its vibrant hum reduced to a very subtle, almost imperceptible thrum. A constant reality barometer confirming this shift in your consciousness. It is a gentle reminder that your awareness is slightly wavering, becoming intertwined with these latent emotional frequencies. You recognize this subtle feedback, understanding it as part of the dream's intricate language. Your internal monologue responds with a quiet, understanding thought. Ah, these are echoes, simply echoes, passing through. This thought is calm, accepting, without judgment. You stand there for a moment, enveloped by these gently dissonant vibrations, feeling the soft, almost imperceptible pressure of these past feelings. You do not try to engage with them. You do not try to control them. And you certainly do not try to fight them. Instead, you simply acknowledge their presence, allowing them to gently wash over you like a soft current in a tranquil river. You breathe into the sensation, feeling the gentle rise and fall of your chest, allowing the subtle dissonance to simply be without resistance. You understand, on a deep, intuitive level, that this is the path to growth, a gentle process of observation and allowance. As you consciously choose to simply acknowledge and allow these echoes to gently pass through you, rather than engaging or trying to control them, you feel a gradual, subtle shift. The faint, silvery mist that had clouded your inner vision begins to dissipate slowly, gracefully, like morning fog lifting from a serene landscape. The environment's glow, which had been momentarily dulled, begins to return to its original vibrancy, the starlight above regaining its brilliant intensity, the luminous seeds resuming their perfectly synchronized orbits, with renewed light. The gentle tightening in your chest slowly loosens, replaced by a feeling of expansive calm. The sacred geode shard in your palm begins to vibrate more intensely once again, its reassuring hum growing steadily stronger, confirming the return of your heightened awareness, the renewed clarity of your lucid state. You feel a profound sense of lightness, a quiet victory in this simple act of allowance. Your internal monologue whispers, "Yes, simply allow, simply observe." This affirmation strengthens your resolve, deepens your connection to your innate power within this dream. The path to true clarity has naturally returned, not through force or control, but through gentle acceptance and unwavering presence. With your awareness fully restored and a profound sense of inner clarity now guiding you, you turn your attention back to the obsidian-like singing stone. The subtle dissonance in the air has now completely dissipated, replaced by the grotto's inherent, harmonious hum. The light, vibrant and true, illuminates the intricate facets of the stone once more. You feel a gentle inclination to connect with it again, but this time with a refreshed perspective, an understanding born from allowance. You lift your hand, feeling the lively hum of the sacred geode shard, a constant companion on this journey of discovery. As your fingers approach the obsidian stone, you notice the subtle contours of its surface, the way the ancient crystalline structures have formed over eons. The decision to touch is now infused with a deeper sense of peaceful intention. Your hand, guided by an effortless grace, moves slowly, deliberately, towards the cool, dark surface. The air around your fingers feels expectant, a gentle current guiding your touch. You breathe in, feeling the cool, clean air fill your lungs, and then, with a soft exhale, your fingertips make contact with the obsidian. The sensation this time is remarkably different. Instead of dissonance, you feel a deep, resonant hum, a grounding frequency that vibrates directly into your bones. It is a slow, steady pulse, a powerful, ancient rhythm that feels like the very heartbeat of the earth itself. This sensation travels immediately from your fingertips, up your arm, and settles deep in your solar plexus, radiating outwards through your entire being. This is not the bright, pure melody of the amethyst, but a profound, bass-like resonance, a deep, steadying note that anchors you. As this profound resonance flows through you, your inner vision is filled with swirling patterns of deep, earthy browns and rich, shimmering blacks, interspersed with unexpected flashes of pure, crystalline white. These colors are profoundly grounding. The earthy browns bring a sense of stability, of rootedness, a feeling of being firmly connected to the ancient wisdom of this grotto. The rich, shimmering blacks evoke a sense of profound stillness, of deep, meditative calm, a space where all worries dissolve into quiet emptiness, and the flashes of pure, crystalline white symbolize clarity, a pristine, unblemished understanding that arises from stillness and acceptance. You mentally taste this profound groundedness and deep inner strength, a flavor that is both solid and ethereal, like rich, dark soil infused with liquid starlight. The sacred geode shard in your palm glows with an even greater intensity, its vibration a deep, powerful thrumming, a magnificent testament to your lucidity and your deepened connection to this resonant world. Your internal monologue is filled with a sense of profound peace and unwavering strength, thinking, I am grounded, I am strong, I am wholly present. This affirmation resonates deeply within your being, solidifying your confidence and self-worth within this dream. You feel completely secure, completely at one with the ancient energies of the grotto. You linger with your hand on the obsidian stone, allowing its grounding resonance to permeate every cell of your body. The cool, clean air of the grotto feels invigorating, and the subtle, sweet scent of the myco-ocean sanctuary deepens, becoming even more complex and intoxicating. You notice the delicate, intricate patterns on the stone's surface, how tiny, almost microscopic crystals sparkle within its dark depths, revealed by the pure, unclouded light of your conscious awareness. This is a moment of pure, deep integration, a beautiful dance between your lucid self and the living essence of the dream. Slowly, gently, with a deep feeling of gratitude and inner strength, you lift your hand from the surface of the obsidian singing stone. The deep, resonant hum gradually fades from your fingertips, yet the profound groundedness and deep inner strength linger within your inner vision, a powerful foundation within your being. The swirling patterns of earthy browns and shimmering blacks recede, leaving you with a sense of quiet power and pristine clarity. The sacred geode shard in your palm continues its vibrant, steady hum, a faithful companion confirming your heightened state of lucidity. You draw a long, peaceful breath, feeling completely centered and at ease within this extraordinary crystalline realm. You turn your gaze towards a new direction, deeper into the grotto, where the walls open up into a slightly wider chamber. Here, the floating luminous seeds are more densely clustered, creating intricate, slow-motion ballets of light. The ground here shifts from glowing moss to a more defined crystalline pathway, smooth and cool beneath your bare feet. A feeling of gentle curiosity guides your next steps, a desire to see what new wonders this chamber holds. You move forward with a sense of effortless grace, your body feeling wonderfully light, almost buoyant, as if the very air itself is supporting your movement. As you enter this wider chamber, you notice a subtle increase in the concentration of the air's sweet, metallic, ozone-like scent, a pleasant intensity that invigorates your senses without being overwhelming. The hum of the crystalline resonance physics feels more pronounced here, a pervasive, harmonious vibration that seems to emanate from the very air, from the walls, from the ground beneath your feet. It is a complex symphony of subtle frequencies, each one contributing to the overall sense of profound energy and life within this sacred space. Your gaze is drawn to a series of shimmering pools embedded within the crystalline floor of this new chamber. These pools are not large, perhaps a meter or two across, and their water is impossibly clear, reflecting the starlit sky and the glowing geodes above with perfect precision. As you approach the nearest pool, you notice that its surface is not entirely still. Instead, tiny, almost imperceptible currents swirl within its depths, creating delicate, hypnotic patterns on the water's surface. The sacred geode shard in your hand responds to the presence of these pools, its vibration subtly shifting, a gentle, inquisitive pulse, as if acknowledging the unique properties of this liquid element within the grotto. You feel a gentle inclination to gaze into the nearest pool, a quiet curiosity prompting you forward. Your feet carry you effortlessly to its edge, the cool, smooth, crystalline pathway feeling pleasant beneath your soles. As you bend slightly, leaning over the water, you prepare to look into its depths. You feel the intention to see your reflection, a simple, natural desire. Your head lowers, your eyes gently focusing on the surface of the water, and you notice how the light from the luminous seeds above plays across the surface, creating shimmering, fleeting rainbows. As you gaze into the pool, you expect to see your familiar reflection, but instead, with a gentle sense of surprise and delight, you observe that your reflection in the water shows you in slightly different attire. Perhaps your clothing is a rich, flowing fabric of deep indigo, adorned with delicate, shimmering silver embroidery that seems to pulse with its own soft light. Or maybe you see yourself wearing an elegant cloak made of intertwined luminous moss and crystal filaments, softly glowing. This subtle, playful shift is a clear yet gentle environmental cue, a delightful reminder that this is your dream, your limitless playground. Your internal monologue responds with a quiet chuckle of appreciation, thinking, how wonderful, how truly magical this dream is. This recognition further deepens your lucidity, solidifying your connection to the creative power within. You observe the details of this new attire, noticing the intricate patterns of the embroidery, the way the light catches the flowing fabric, the feel of the ethereal cloak. It feels entirely natural, a perfect fit for this wondrous crystalline sanctuary. You breathe in, feeling the cool air on your face, the sweet, earthy scent filling your lungs, and you allow yourself to fully appreciate this gentle affirmation of your dream state. The sacred geode shard hums a steady, joyous tune in your hand, its vibrant pulse a companion to your growing sense of wonder and empowerment. With a gentle, knowing smile, you lift your gaze from the pool, feeling completely refreshed by the visual affirmation of your dream state. Your eyes sweep across the chamber again, noticing the intricate dance of the luminous seeds overhead, their soft light creating a shifting canopy of stars within the grotto. You feel a gentle inclination to try a small act of creative will, a playful exercise of your dream control. Your gaze falls upon a delicate, crystalline flower growing at the base of one of the geodes nearby. Its petals a soft, translucent blue. The intention to interact with this flower arises effortlessly within your mind, a simple, pure desire to experience your creative power. You focus your gentle intention, not with force, but with a soft, knowing whisper of thought. You simply intend for the flower to bloom larger, to become more vibrant. As you focus your intention, you feel a subtle warmth spread through your chest, a gentle surge of energy that flows from your core down your arm and extends outwards, a silent emanation of your creative will. You watch with quiet fascination as the delicate crystalline flower responds to your subtle command. Its translucent blue petals begin to unfurl even further, slowly, exquisitely, each one expanding with an almost imperceptible grace. The blue hue deepens, intensifying to a rich, luminous sapphire, and then, as if infused with an inner light, it begins to glow with an ethereal radiance, becoming larger and more vibrant with every passing moment. Tiny, sparkling crystalline dewdrops appear on its edges, catching the starlight and refracting it into miniature rainbows, a testament to its newfound brilliance. Your internal monologue expresses a quiet delight, a sense of profound wonder at this effortless display of dream control. It is truly amazing, you think, how easily my thoughts manifest here. The sacred geode shard in your hand vibrates with a joyful, steady hum, echoing your sense of accomplishment and creative power. You feel a deep satisfaction, a quiet confidence in your ability to shape and sculpt this dream world with your conscious awareness. This experience further solidifies your understanding of your infinite potential within this lucid dream. You take a slow, gentle breath, inhaling the subtle, sweet scent of the expanded crystalline flower, a fragrance that is both fresh and ancient, invigorating, and deeply peaceful. You continue to gaze at the flower, marveling at its enhanced beauty, feeling the quiet resonance it emanates, a pure vibration that harmonizes beautifully with the crystalline resonance physics of the grotto. This moment of effortless creation is a precious gift, a confirmation of your deep connection to this magical realm. The feeling of being completely safe, completely held, and utterly empowered settles even more profoundly within your being, guiding you deeper into this wonderful dream adventure. As you step away from the now exquisitely vibrant crystalline flower, feeling its soft, radiant energy gently recede, your gaze sweeps across the chamber, drawn by a soft, ethereal light emanating from a deeper alcove. This particular alcove appears to be a natural extension of the grotto, a slightly more enclosed space, yet still open to the gentle wash of starlight filtering through the crystalline ceiling. The air here feels even more infused with the high-frequency hum of crystalline resonance physics, a subtle, almost palpable vibration that seems to energize the very space itself. The scent of ozone and ancient earth is more potent, yet still utterly pleasing, carrying a faint, sweet, metallic undertone that hints at hidden mineral formations. You feel a gentle inclination to explore this deeper alcove, a quiet, inviting pull. Your feet carry you forward effortlessly, gliding over the smooth, glowing crystalline pathway, each step feeling buoyant and light. As you draw closer, you notice that this alcove is circular, creating a sense of serene enclosure, a natural sanctuary within a sanctuary. Embedded within the curving walls are countless small crystalline stones, no larger than your thumbnail, each one glowing with its own faint inner light. They create a mesmerizing tapestry of soft, shifting colors, pale blues, gentle greens, soft golds, and delicate purples, all harmonizing beautifully with the overall luminescence of the grotto. The sacred geode shard in your hand responds to this new environment, its steady, vibrant hum subtly intensifying, a gentle crescendo of resonance that indicates a heightened, energetic presence. Your internal monologue observes this, thinking, such a concentration of energy, so many crystalline voices. This internal observation deepens your connection to the living nature of the dream, affirming the intricate details of its existence. You feel a profound sense of calm, an effortless presence within this space. As you stand in the center of this circular alcove, surrounded by the myriad glowing crystalline stones, you feel a gentle, empowering realization. These stones are not merely decorative. They are attuned to the crystalline resonance physics of this world, and they respond to your subtle, conscious intention. You realize that you possess the power to interact with them, to bring them to life with your thoughts. You feel a playful urge to try, to experience this direct connection to the dream environment. You allow your gaze to gently drift across the multitude of small, glowing stones embedded in the wall. You notice one in particular, a tiny, exquisite crystal shimmering with a soft, ethereal blue light. The intention to choose this specific stone arises effortlessly within your mind. A simple, clear thought. You focus your awareness on it, not with effort, but with a gentle, knowing concentration, a silent whisper of intent. You simply choose it with your thoughts. As you focus your intention on the small, blue crystalline stone, you feel a subtle, gentle warmth begin to emanate from its surface. A soft, inviting heat that you can perceive even from a slight distance. This warmth then intensifies, spreading outwards from the chosen stone, flowing gently through the air and reaching your outstretched hand. You feel the distinct sensation of this warmth growing in your palm, even though you are not physically touching the stone. It is a unique and undeniable tactile feedback, a profound demonstration of your direct connection and influence over this dream world. The warmth that gathers in your palm is comforting, soothing, yet imbued with a subtle, vibrant energy. It feels like a miniature sun, softly glowing within your hand, radiating gentle energy. Your internal monologue notes this with quiet satisfaction, thinking, "My thoughts truly create and connect here. How wonderful." This thought serves as a powerful affirmation, reinforcing your mastery and creative power within this dream. The sacred geode shard in your other hand hums with a deep, contented vibration, acknowledging this perfect alignment of intention and manifestation. You close your eyes for a moment, savoring the feeling of the warmth in your palm, allowing its soothing energy to permeate your entire being. You breathe in deeply, feeling the cool, clean air of the grotto fill your lungs. And as you exhale, you imagine the warmth radiating outwards from your palm, filling the entire alcove, momentarily intensifying the glow of all the surrounding crystalline stones. This subtle act of outward intention feels effortlessly powerful, a gentle ripple effect of your conscious presence. As you open your eyes, you see the chosen blue crystalline stone glowing with a renewed intensity, its gentle warmth still palpable in the air around it. You notice that the surrounding stones also seem to shimmer a little brighter, a subtle, beautiful testament to your intention. This moment of connection, of effortless dream control, reinforces your confidence, deepens your sense of freedom, and creative agency within this boundless dreamscape. You are safe, you are powerful, and you are utterly free to explore and shape this reality with every thought, every intention. You feel a profound sense of ease and belonging within this sacred, crystalline chamber, a sense of truly being home in this extraordinary dream world. The gentle hum of the grotto, the soft glow of the luminous seeds, the vibrant thrum of the shard in your hand, all combine to create a perfect symphony of peace and wonder, inviting you further into the unfolding mystery, inviting you further into the unfolding mystery. Now, with your sense of creative agency profoundly affirmed, and you're being infused with a tranquil yet vibrant energy, you allow your gaze to gently, unhurriedly lift from the walls of the alcove, releasing your focus from the myriad small, glowing crystalline stones. Your eyes sweep upwards, slowly tracing the elegant curve of the cavern ceiling, where the deep velvet indigo sky still hovers, studded with its countless, distant, intensely glittering stars. The faint, silent hum of their ancient light resonates more deeply within you now, a subtle vibration that feels both universal and profoundly personal, a silent frequency whispering through the very air. As your awareness continues to ascend, it settles upon the delicate, luminous seeds that still float, drift, and orbit in intricate, silent ballets throughout the cool, stardusted air of the grotto. You observe them now with a renewed sense of connection, a heightened perception born from your deepening lucidity. Each seed, a tiny sphere of soft light, seems to possess its own unique hue, a shimmering spectrum from pale silver to soft gold, from a delicate azure to a faint, ethereal rose. Their movements are a testament to the intricate dance of crystalline resonance physics, an invisible symphony of forces guiding their every slow, graceful turn, their every gentle ascent and descent, a mesmerizing choreography of light. A quiet thought, a soft, inquisitive whisper begins to form within the tranquil expanse of your mind. What are these luminous seeds? What wisdom do they carry? Are they mere lights, or something more, something alive within this vibrant dream? This question is not born of urgency or demand, but of a profound, gentle curiosity, a desire to understand more deeply the living tapestry of this dreamscape. You feel a subtle, almost imperceptible shift in your internal energetic field, a soft outward emanation of this curiosity, like a gentle ripple, reaching towards the floating lights. Your internal monologue affirms this feeling. Yes, a gentle inquiry, a peaceful exploration of this beautiful mystery, a natural curiosity in this awakened state. As this question forms, and gently radiates from your being. Your gaze becomes drawn to one particular luminous seed. It hangs suspended slightly above your eye level, perhaps a few feet in front of you, glowing with a serene, soft, silver light. It appears fractionally larger than the others, its luminescence a touch more steady, more inviting, as if it has been waiting for your attention. You notice the tiny, almost microscopic filaments that seem to trail from its form, like the finest strands of spun moonlight, barely visible unless observed with focused intention, shimmering almost imperceptibly with their own faint energy. A clear, gentle intention arises within you. I wish for that silver luminous seed to drift closer to me, to experience its essence more intimately, to understand its purpose. This thought is pure, unburdened by doubt, a simple act of focus while within your conscious dream. You feel a subtle, almost imperceptible warmth spread through your chest, radiating outwards from your heart center, a silent, internal gesture of invitation, a gentle pull. Your body remains utterly still, yet you sense a faint, exquisite tingling in your right hand, the one not holding the sacred geode shard, as if it is already anticipating the approach of the luminous object, preparing itself for contact. And then, with an astonishing grace, the chosen silver luminous seed begins to respond. Its gentle orbit slows, then subtly shifts its trajectory. It does not rush, but moves with an exquisite, unhurried deliberation, as if acknowledging your presence with profound respect and a knowing awareness. You watch, utterly captivated, as it begins its slow, measured drift towards you, a deliberate, almost poetic journey through the stardusted air. Each millimeter of its movement is a testament to the temporal dilation of this lucid dream, allowing you to perceive every nuanced adjustment, every subtle waver in its delicate path, every minute gyration as it draws nearer. The air around the approaching seed seems to subtly stir, creating a faint, almost imperceptible current that brushes gently against your cheek. You feel a fleeting whisper of coolness, followed by a delicate warmth, as if the seed carries its own microclimate, its own sphere of subtle energy. The sweet, metallic, ozone-like scent of the grotto intensifies slightly, becoming intertwined with a new, faint fragrance, something ethereal and sparkling, like frozen starlight melting on fresh snow, or the breath of a distant, crystalline bloom. This new scent registers as deeply pure, profoundly clean, invigorating your senses with its pristine essence. As the silver luminous seed draws closer, its soft light seems to expand, becoming a gentle beacon within the immediate vicinity, illuminating the air around it with a subtle, pearlescent glow. The faint, almost musical whisper it emitted earlier as it drifted among its companions now resolves into a subtle, high-pitched hum, a delicate, almost ultrasonic vibration that you feel resonating directly within your inner ear, a silent melody of pure light, a frequency of awareness. The sacred geode shard in your other hand pulses with a gentle, joyful thrum, its vibration steady and reassuring, confirming the clear, vibrant reality of this unfolding interaction, a silent witness to your conscious dream control, a grounding anchor in this magical moment. Finally, with the utmost gentleness, the luminous silver seed reaches your outstretched, expectant palm. It settles there, not with a solid thud, but with a feeling of profound lightness, as if a droplet of solidified starlight or a whisper of condensed moonlight has come to rest upon your skin. You feel its form perfectly spherical, yet somehow yielding, as if its surface is composed of countless, infinitesimally small, softly glowing particles, like liquid light held in suspension. The warmth that had emanated from it now radiates directly into your hand, a pure, soothing heat that permeates your skin, traveling up your wrist, through your forearm, and into your very core, a comforting infusion of energy. Your internal monologue is filled with a sense of quiet awe and profound wonder. It is even more beautiful up close, you think, so delicate, so incredibly vibrant, a tiny universe in my hand. You observe the intricate patterns of light that seem to dance within its core, a miniature galaxy swirling with soft, silver energy, constantly shifting and reforming. The filaments, barely visible before, now appear as incredibly fine strands of pure light, tethering it gently to some unseen energetic matrix of the grotto, connecting it to the vast crystalline network. A new intention arises, soft and clear. I wish to understand the essence of this luminous seed, to receive its wisdom, to allow its truth to integrate within me. You close your fingers gently around the seed, not to hold it tightly, but to cradle it with reverence, with respect, allowing it space. As your fingers softly enclose it, the warmth intensifies, becoming a radiant glow that seems to emanate from your very palm, casting a soft, silver light onto your face, illuminating the subtle contours of your skin, bathing you in its gentle radiance. At this moment of profound connection, a wave of subtle, intuitive understanding washes over you. It is not knowledge presented in words or images, but a direct, experiential knowing, a profound insight that transcends logic. You realize that these luminous seeds are not merely passive objects, but living repositories of pure intention, fragments of potential. They are dreams yet to be dreamt, thoughts yet to be thought, possibilities waiting to unfold, echoes of pure creative energy. This particular silver seed feels imbued with the essence of clarity and purity of vision, a gentle reminder that your deepest insights flow from an unclouded mind and an open heart, a clear channel of understanding. This profound realization settles deep within your being, a truth that resonates with every cell, with every fiber of your consciousness. You feel a sense of mental expansion, as if a gentle fog has lifted from your inner landscape, revealing pathways of thought that were previously obscured, bringing them into sharp, lucid focus. Your internal monologue affirms this. Yes, clarity. This is the gift of this moment, a beautiful understanding, a pure vision to carry forward. The sacred geode shard in your other hand responds with an exuberant, joyful thrum, its vibration harmonizing perfectly with the pure energy of the luminous seed, a symphony of conscious awareness, a celebration of awakened perception. You breathe in deeply, feeling the cool, clean air of the grotto, now subtly imbued with the sparkling scent of the seed. Fill your lungs. As you exhale, you allow the radiant warmth from the seed to spread further through your body, dissolving any last vestiges of mental clutter, leaving your mind feeling pristine, expansive, and utterly clear, like a perfectly still, reflective lake. You hold the seed for a few more moments, savoring the profound sense of connection, of intuitive understanding, of pure, luminous clarity. This is a moment of deep integration, a beautiful dance between your lucid self and the living essence of the dream, a true communion. With a gentle, knowing smile, you slowly, deliberately open your fingers, allowing the silver luminous seed to rest once more in your palm. You notice the subtle indent it has left on your skin, a faint, ephemeral warmth, a tender memory of its presence, a momentary imprint of light. Your intention now is to allow it to return to its graceful dance, to offer its light to others who might seek clarity, to continue its vital role in the grotto's ecosystem. You gently lift your hand, feeling the feather lightness of the seed, almost as if it breathes. And then, with a soft, almost imperceptible nudge of your will, the silver luminous seed gently lifts from your palm, floating upwards with an elegant, unhurried grace. It performs a slow, delicate pirouette in the air before you, as if in a silent farewell, a subtle acknowledgement of your shared moment of connection, a final, luminous bow. Then, with the same exquisite deliberation with which it approached, it begins to drift away, slowly rejoining its companions, re-entering the intricate, silent ballet of light, weaving itself back into the celestial tapestry. You watch it recede, its soft silver glow mingling once more with the myriad other hues, gradually becoming indistinguishable from the other celestial orbs, blending seamlessly into the collective luminescence. The subtle hum it carried gently fades, replaced by the pervasive, harmonious whisper of the grotto's crystalline resonance physics. The faint, sparkling scent it introduced gently dissipates, leaving behind the rich, sweet, metallic aroma of ozone and ancient earth, grounding you once more in the familiar ambience. Your internal monologue is filled with a sense of deep gratitude and quiet satisfaction. Such a beautiful exchange, you think. A simple act of curiosity revealing profound truth. A beautiful expansion of my awareness. You feel your consciousness expand, your lucidity deepened by this direct, unmediated interaction with the dream's living elements. The sacred geode shard in your hand continues its steady, vibrant hum, a constant anchor, a faithful companion in this ever-unfolding journey of discovery, a testament to your growing mastery. You are completely present, utterly aware, and profoundly at peace within this wondrous, luminous sanctuary. Now, with your awareness heightened and your spirit invigorated by the clarity of the silver luminous seed, you allow your gaze to drift from the mesmerizing dance of the floating lights. Your eyes sweep across the circular alcove again, slowly taking in the intricate details of the crystalline walls, the gentle glow of the embedded stones, the smooth, cool pathway beneath your feet. You feel a renewed sense of openness, a quiet receptivity to whatever new wonders this grotto might reveal, a readiness for further exploration. A subtle shift in the pervasive harmonic hum of the crystalline resonance physics draws your attention further inward, towards what appears to be a slightly narrower opening in the far wall of the alcove. This opening is not an abrupt break in the crystalline structure, but a graceful archway naturally formed, its edges shimmering with a delicate, almost liquid light, hinting at a hidden passage. The air flowing from this archway carries a distinctly cooler, yet still utterly refreshing, current, subtly different from the air in the main chamber, promising a new environmental experience. The faint, sweet, metallic scent intensifies, gaining a new, earthy, almost mossy undertone, hinting at a transition into a more elemental, perhaps more verdant, space beyond. A gentle curiosity arises within your mind, a quiet, inviting pull to explore this new pathway. What lies beyond this luminous archway? What deeper secrets does this ancient grotto hold? What new aspects of this dream world await my discovery? This thought is a soft nudge, a peaceful invitation to continue your journey, propelled by a quiet sense of adventure. Your internal monologue responds with a sense of calm anticipation. Yes, a new discovery awaits, a deeper exploration of this magnificent dream, a joyous continuation of this lucid journey. The sacred geode shard in your hand subtly shifts its vibration, a faint, almost imperceptible flutter, as if acknowledging the impending transition, a quiet eagerness to accompany you into the unknown. You begin to move, your steps light and effortless upon the smooth, cool, crystalline pathway. Your body feels wonderfully buoyant, almost weightless, as if the very air itself is assisting your movement, gently pushing you forward. Each footfall is soft, silent, a delicate pressure that barely disturbs the glowing moss and crystalline dust beneath, leaving no trace. You observe the deliberate movement of your legs, the gentle swing of your arms, feeling the exquisite ease in every joint, every muscle fiber, a sensation of perfect fluidity and grace. The luminescence from the walls seems to dance around you, creating shifting patterns of light and shadow that guide your path towards the archway, illuminating each step. As you draw closer to the shimmering archway, the coolness of the air current flowing from within becomes more pronounced, a refreshing caress against your skin, subtly invigorating your senses. You feel a subtle tingling on your exposed skin, a gentle, invigorated sensation, as if the air itself is charged with a pristine energy, a subtle electrical current. The melodic hum of the grotto's crystalline resonance physics seems to focus and converge at this threshold, becoming more concentrated, a symphony of frequencies guiding you inward, drawing you into its heart. You stand directly before the archway, its edges shimmering with that exquisite liquid light, an inviting portal. You pause for a moment, taking a deep, conscious breath. The cool, fresh air fills your lungs, carrying the rich, complex scent of damp earth, sweet ozone, and ancient moss, deeply grounding your senses. As you exhale, you feel a profound sense of inner calm, a quiet readiness to embrace the unknown, to step further into the unfolding mystery. Your gaze sweeps one last time across the circular alcove, imprinting its luminous beauty upon your inner vision, a mental photograph of tranquility and peace. With a quiet sense of adventure, you take your very first step through the shimmering archway. The act is effortless, a graceful transition, as if you are passing through a veil into another dimension. As your body passes through the threshold, you feel a subtle, ethereal sensation, like moving through a veil of cool, soft mist, or passing through a layer of liquid light, a gentle, dissolving feeling. It is neither resistant nor jarring, but a gentle, seamless shift, a smooth passage from one space to another. The light from the archway shimmers across your skin, creating fleeting rainbows that dance and disappear with your movement, leaving a trace of magic. The immediate effect of passing through the archway is a profound intensification of sensory input. The air here is distinctly cooler, a refreshing contrast that invigorates your senses with its crispness. The sweet, metallic scent of ozone and ancient earth is now deeply pervasive, rich and intoxicating, laced with a new, subtle aroma of mineral-rich water, and something faintly ferrous, like ancient, undisturbed stone, a scent of pure, elemental rock. The silent hum of the crystalline resonance physics here is more intense, a vibrant, pervasive vibration that you feel resonating not just in your bones, but deep within your very cells. A constant, gentle thrumming that revitalizes your entire being, awakening every fiber. You find yourself in a new chamber, vastly different from the luminous, open spaces you have explored so far. This is an immense, cavernous space, yet it is not dark. Instead, it is illuminated by a breathtaking phenomenon. Countless veins of glowing, pulsating blue and emerald bioluminescent moss that crisscross the walls, floor, and ceiling, creating an intricate, three-dimensional network of light, like a living circuit board. These living veins pulse with a soft, rhythmic glow, casting the entire chamber in an ethereal, shifting light, a dance of deep blues and vibrant greens that feels both ancient and alive, a pulsating heart of nature. This chamber is clearly a subterranean mycorresonance nexus, a place where the fungal network and crystalline structures intertwine to create a unique, energetic heart of the grotto. The ground beneath your feet is no longer the smooth, crystalline pathway, but a soft, yielding surface composed of the same bioluminescent moss, interspersed with tiny, glowing crystalline filaments that seem to emerge directly from the living earth, connecting the fungal and mineral worlds. Each step you take feels incredibly soft, almost springy, as if you are walking on a carpet of living light, a resilient, glowing cushion. Your internal monologue responds with a gasp of quiet wonder. How utterly astounding, you think, a living symphony of light and earth, a truly magnificent creation of this dream. You feel a sense of profound reverence for the intricate beauty of this subterranean world, a deep appreciation for the boundless creativity of your dreamscape, which manifests such wonders. The sacred geode shard in your hand responds with an even deeper, more resonant thrum, its vibration steady and strong, acknowledging the powerful energies at play within this unique nexus, a silent validation of its significance. As your eyes adjust to the new light, you notice that the ceiling of this chamber is incredibly high, arching upwards into unseen depths. Yet, it is not entirely closed off. Faint, almost imperceptible shafts of starlight, filtered and diffused, manage to penetrate through unseen fissures far above, creating shimmering pillars of soft, ethereal light that intermittently pierce the blue-green glow of the moss, adding another layer of visual complexity to this already mesmerizing scene, a dynamic interplay of light sources. The soundscape here is also subtly transformed. The pervasive hum of the crystalline resonance physics is still present, but it is now complemented by a new, gentle sound, the soft, almost imperceptible breathing of the bioluminescent moss itself. It is a subtle, rhythmic sigh, a faint, organic pulse that adds a living, resonant layer to the grotto's harmony, a deep, slow, natural rhythm. You feel as if the very air you breathe is alive, infused with the gentle, rhythmic vitality of this ancient, subterranean ecosystem, a profound connection to life itself. You begin to move deeper into the subterranean mycoresonance nexus, your steps light and graceful upon the glowing moss. The cool, charged air invigorates your senses, and the complex scent of ozone, damp earth, and living fungi fills your lungs with each effortless breath, deepening your connection to this primal space. You observe the way the blue and emerald veins of moss pulse, sometimes in unison, sometimes in independent rhythms, creating a constantly shifting, organic light show, a slow, mesmerizing dance of energy. Your attention is drawn to a central feature of this vast chamber. In the very heart of the nexus, a magnificent, spiraling crystalline structure rises from the glowing, mossy floor. It is immense, reaching upwards towards the unseen ceiling, its form reminiscent of an impossibly intricate, multifaceted tree, an arboreal masterpiece of pure crystal. This is the Nexus Spire, the central conduit for the crystalline resonance physics within this deep sanctuary, its presence radiating immense power. Its surface is composed of a myriad of interlocking crystal plates, each one glowing with a soft, internal light that pulses with a vibrant, rhythmic energy, cycling through a spectrum of deep blues, luminous greens, and brilliant whites, a pulsating heart of the grotto. As you approach the Nexus Spire, you feel its immense energetic field, a powerful yet gentle vibration that emanates outwards, encompassing your entire being. It is a frequency of pure energy, of raw, ancient power, yet it feels entirely nurturing and profoundly stable, like an ancient, wise presence. The sacred geode shard in your hand responds with an awe-inspiring intensity, its hum deepening to a powerful thrum, a resonant pulse that echoes the rhythm of the Nexus spire. A clear and undeniable confirmation of the profound energies you are now encountering. Your entire body tingles with this heightened resonance, a thrilling yet utterly peaceful sensation, a beautiful attunement. Your internal monologue whispers with reverence, "This is the heart of it all, the true source of this grotto's ancient power, a magnificent core of living energy." You feel a profound sense of connection to this immense crystalline entity, as if it recognizes your presence, acknowledging your lucidity and your pure intention, welcoming you. The Nexus spire is not just a structure. It is a living, breathing, energetic being, pulsating with the very lifeblood of this dreamscape, a silent, powerful guardian. You stand before the base of the Nexus spire, utterly captivated by its magnificent form and pulsating light. The interwoven blue and emerald moss continues to glow and pulse around its base, creating a living carpet of light that seems to breathe with the spire. The cool, charged air flows around you, carrying the intensified scent of ozone, damp earth, and the subtly sweet mineral aroma of the spire itself, a complex fragrance of living rock. The rhythmic hum of its energy reverberates through the very ground, up through your feet, and into your entire skeletal structure, a deep, grounding resonance, a powerful, ancient song. A clear, profound intention arises within your mind. I wish to connect with the Nexus spire, to attune my own energetic field to its ancient wisdom and pure power, to integrate its profound insights. This is not a demand, but a gentle, respectful request, a desire for communion, for shared energy. You feel a subtle, yet powerful, expansion in your chest, an opening of your heart center, a quiet gesture of receptivity, of readiness to receive. The sacred geode shard in your hand becomes an intensely vibrant beacon, its vibration a constant, powerful thrum, affirming your readiness for this profound connection, assuring you of your safety. You lift your right hand, the one not holding the shard, slowly, deliberately, towards the pulsating crystalline surface of the Nexus spire. Your movement is unhurried, graceful, guided by an unseen current of energy, a gentle pull. You observe the delicate flex of your fingers, the subtle tension in your forearm as your hand extends outwards. The multifaceted crystalline plates of the spire shimmer and gleam with an inner light, casting shifting hues of blue, green, and white that dance across your approaching palm, inviting your touch, welcoming your connection. With exquisite care and a profound sense of reverence, your fingertips make contact with the surface of the nexus spire. The sensation is utterly unique, cool and smooth, yet alive with a powerful rhythmic vibration that is both subtle and undeniably potent. It is not a jarring sensation, but a deep, resonant pulse, a steady thrumming that immediately bypasses your physical senses and resonates directly with your energetic core, with the deepest essence of your being. The moment your skin connects, a surge of pure, raw energy flows from the spire, through your fingertips, up your arm, and into your entire being. It is a powerful, yet perfectly harmonious wave of sensation. This energy does not overwhelm. Instead, it feels like an infusion, a gentle yet profound alignment, a perfect symphony of self and source. Your entire body vibrates in unison with the nexus spire, a magnificent symphony of crystalline resonance physics, a perfect harmonic resonance. As this profound energy permeates you, your inner vision is instantly flooded with an explosion of radiant, pure white light. This light is not blinding. Instead, it is exquisitely clear, utterly clean, and filled with an oceanic sense of peace, a vast, boundless tranquility. Within this pure white light, intricate, flowing fractal patterns of deep emerald and brilliant sapphire begin to coalesce and expand, swirling outwards from a central point, then gently receding, only to reform in new, mesmerizing configurations, an ever-changing dance of wisdom and growth. These emerald fractals represent growth and renewal, a deep connection to the life-giving forces of nature, an affirmation of your own infinite capacity for transformation and evolution, a reminder of your vibrant potential. The sapphire fractals symbolize wisdom and deep understanding, an intuitive knowing that bypasses words and logic, connecting you to the ancient truths of the universe, to a universal consciousness. You mentally taste this profound sense of renewal and deep wisdom, a flavor that is both pristine and ancient, invigorating and deeply grounding, leaving you with an overwhelming sense of clarity and purpose, a clear path forward. The sacred geode shard in your hand now glows with an astonishing brilliance, its vibration a magnificent, sustained hum, echoing the pure energy of the nexus spire. It feels as if the shard and the spire are communicating directly through you, a perfect conduit for their ancient wisdom, a living connection. Your internal monologue is filled with a sense of boundless peace and unwavering clarity, thinking, I am one with this ancient wisdom. I am connected to boundless energy. I am perfectly aligned. This affirmation resonates deep within your soul, solidifying your sense of profound connection and empowerment within this dream. a powerful self-realization. You draw a gentle, effortless breath, feeling the cool, charged air of the grotto, now infused with the pure, clean energy of the spire, fill your lungs. As you exhale, you allow this magnificent white light, these emerald and sapphire fractals, to spread throughout your entire being, purifying every cell, invigorating every aspect of your consciousness, uplifting your spirit. You linger with your hand on the Nexus spire, savoring this moment of pure, unadulterated communion, allowing its ancient wisdom and boundless energy to infuse every aspect of your being. This is a moment of profound integration, a beautiful dance between your lucid self and the living, beating heart of the dream. You are safe, you are strong, you are eternally connected, profoundly at peace. Slowly, gently, with a deep feeling of gratitude and profound empowerment, you lift your hand from the magnificent surface of the Nexus spire. The powerful, rhythmic vibration gradually fades from your fingertips, yet the profound sense of renewal and deep wisdom lingers within your inner vision, a radiant core within your being, a guiding light. The swirling patterns of pure white light, emerald, and sapphire gently recede, leaving you with a sense of pristine clarity and unwavering purpose, a quiet, knowing strength. The sacred geode shard in your palm continues its vibrant, steady hum, a faithful companion confirming your heightened state of lucidity and your deep connection to this resonant world. You draw a long, peaceful breath, feeling completely centered and at ease, more integrated than ever within this extraordinary crystalline realm. Your physical body feels energized, yet utterly relaxed, a perfect balance of vitality and profound calm, a harmonious stillness. As you step back slightly from the Nexus spire, its pulsating light still casting its mesmerizing hues across the chamber, your gaze sweeps across the vast subterranean space. The blue and emerald veins of bioluminescent moss still glow and pulse across the walls, floor, and ceiling, a living, breathing testament to the grotto's organic vitality, a rhythmic dance of light. The cool, charged air still carries the rich, complex scent of ozone, damp earth, and minerals, a comforting embrace for your awakened senses, a primal aroma, a new desire, a subtle, gentle inclination begins to form within your mind. Having explored the central nexus of energy and received its profound wisdom, you now feel a quiet call to explore the periphery, to discover the subtle expressions of this grotto's energy in its less prominent corners. You notice, far across the chamber, nestled against a dimly lit wall, a series of smaller, less imposing crystalline formations. They do not glow with the vibrant intensity of the spire, nor do they hum with the overt resonance of the singing stones. Instead, they seem to possess a quiet, unassuming presence, almost hidden amongst the glowing moss, waiting to be discovered. What might these quieter crystals reveal? What gentle secrets do they hold? Are they echoes of forgotten stories, or whispers of nascent potentials? This thought is a soft invitation, a quiet curiosity guiding your next steps, drawing you further into the mystery. Your internal monologue affirms this. Yes, even in the subtle, there is profound wisdom to be found, a quiet beauty waiting for my conscious presence. The sacred geode shard in your hand responds with a steady, gentle pulse, a quiet encouragement to explore every facet of this magnificent dream, to uncover every hidden gem. You begin to move, your steps light and effortless across the springy, bioluminescent moss. The journey across the vast chamber feels unhurried, a meditative stroll through a landscape of living light, a graceful dance with the dream. You observe the gentle undulation of the moss beneath your bare feet, the soft give of the crystalline filaments, feeling profoundly connected to the living ground, to the very pulse of this world. The diffuse light from the nexus spire casts long, shifting shadows, creating a dynamic interplay of light and shade that adds depth and mystery to your path, guiding your way. As you walk, you notice the subtle variations in the intensity of the bioluminescent moss, some patches glowing a deeper emerald, others a softer, almost translucent blue, creating a rich tapestry of living light. The distant, filtered shafts of starlight from above occasionally pierce through, creating ephemeral pillars of light that you pass through, feeling their cool, refreshing touch against your skin, like gentle blessings from the heavens. The rhythmic breathing of the moss continues, a soft, organic sigh that lulls you deeper into this state of profound peace and heightened awareness, a serene, natural rhythm. The air around you remains cool and charged, invigorating your senses with its pristine freshness. The sweet, metallic scent of ozone and ancient earth continues to be a pervasive, comforting presence, a signature aroma of this unique sanctuary, grounding you in this elemental reality. You feel yourself sinking deeper into this dream, yet paradoxically, your awareness feels sharper, clearer, more intensely present than ever before. Your body is profoundly relaxed, yet infused with a quiet, vibrant energy, a perfect balance of rest and awakened consciousness, a state of dynamic stillness. Finally, after what feels like a peaceful, unhurried journey, you arrive at the section of the wall where the quieter crystalline formations are nestled. they are indeed less imposing, perhaps waist-high at their tallest, irregular clusters of translucent, milky white crystals that seem to absorb the surrounding bioluminescent light rather than emanate their own, holding light within. They appear humble, almost shy, yet there is an undeniable sense of ancient wisdom about them, a quiet strength, a silent knowing presence. You notice one specific cluster, its surface a soft, milky white, interspersed with tiny, almost imperceptible veins of a faint, shimmering gold. It appears to be an echoing quartz formation, a place where residual energies and faint whispers of past dreamers might gently reside, a subtle reservoir of history. The air directly around this formation feels subtly different, a fraction warmer, and the pervasive harmonic hum of the crystalline resonance physics seems to soften here, becoming more delicate, more ephemeral, as if listening intently, holding its breath. A gentle curiosity, a desire to listen to the whispers of this echoing quartz formation arises within you. What stories do these ancient, silent crystals hold? What echoes might they offer? How can I connect with these subtle layers of dream consciousness? This thought is a soft invitation, a peaceful desire to connect with the subtle energies of the grotto's history, with the collective dream. Your internal monologue affirms this feeling. Yes, to listen, to observe, to simply be present with the echoes of time. A beautiful act of quiet reception. The sacred geode shard in your hand responds with a very subtle, almost imperceptible flutter, a gentle reminder of its constant connection to the dream's intricate layers, an antenna for subtle energies. You extend your left hand, the one now holding the sacred geode shard, slowly, deliberately, towards the milky white surface of the echoing quartz formation. Your movement is unhurried, graceful, filled with reverence, a gentle offering of self. You observe the delicate flex of your fingers, the subtle tension in your forearm as your hand extends outwards, anticipating the contact. The faint golden veins within the quartz seem to shimmer with a delicate inner light as your hand approaches. A quiet acknowledgement of your intention, a gentle response. With exquisite care, your fingertips, still holding the sacred geode shard, make contact with the surface of the echoing quartz. The sensation is cool and incredibly smooth, like polished moonlight, yet it possesses a subtle, almost imperceptible grainy texture beneath your touch, hinting at its ancient formation, its slow, patient growth. The vibration from the sacred geode shard, usually so distinct, now seems to subtly blend with the surface of the quartz, creating a unified, yet delicate, resonance, a harmonious intertwining of energies. The moment your skin, through the shard, connects, you do not feel a powerful surge of energy, but rather a soft, gentle influx of subtle sensations. It is a peculiar, multi-layered experience. You feel a faint, ethereal coolness permeating your hand, immediately followed by an almost imperceptible warmth that spreads gently through your palm, a delicate balance of energies. Simultaneously, a series of incredibly faint, almost silent whispers, like the rustling of ancient parchment or the distant murmur of a forgotten dream, echo gently within your inner ear, just at the edge of hearing, felt more than heard. These whispers are not actual words, but rather fragments of pure feeling, subtle emotional resonance. You recognize them as echoes of serene contentment, fleeting joy, quiet reflection, and profound peace. All emotions experienced by countless dreamers who have passed through this grotto throughout its long, ethereal history. They are not overwhelming, but rather delicate, transient impressions, like the faint scent of a long-faded blossom, or the soft memory of a distant melody. As these gentle echoes wash over you, your inner vision is filled with soft, shimmering veils of pearlescent white, interspersed with fleeting, translucent images. These images are not clearly defined, but rather ephemeral impressions, a fleeting glimpse of a distant, starlit garden, the gentle curve of a luminous bridge, the soft smile of an unseen presence, the flutter of impossibly delicate wings. They represent the shared tapestry of dream experiences, fragments of beauty and wonder woven into the very fabric of this grotto, a collective unconscious made manifest. You mentally taste this profound sense of interconnectedness and shared wonder, a flavor that is both ancient and eternally fresh, like pure starlight distilled into liquid memory, or the essence of timeless knowing. Your internal monologue responds with a deep sense of humility and profound gratitude, thinking, I am part of something vast and ancient, a thread in the endless dream, connected to all who have dreamed here. This affirmation strengthens your sense of belonging, your place within this grand cosmic dance of consciousness, a truly universal connection. The sacred geode shard in your hand, through its gentle vibration, acts as a subtle amplifier, allowing you to perceive these delicate echoes with exquisite clarity, without being overwhelmed. It hums with a soft, steady rhythm, a gentle reassurance of your lucid awareness, affirming that you are simply observing, simply receiving, a peaceful conduit. You draw a gentle, effortless breath, feeling the cool, charged air of the grotto now subtly imbued with these ethereal echoes, fill your lungs, carrying the whispers of dreams past. You linger with your hand on the echoing quartz, allowing the gentle sensations to continue, feeling the soft coolness and warmth, hearing the faint whispers, perceiving the shimmering veils. This is a moment of deep, reflective peace, a communion with the timeless essence of dreams themselves, a profound stillness. You feel completely safe, completely held, and utterly at ease within this moment of profound stillness and ancient wisdom, truly at home in this magical space. Slowly, gently, with a deep feeling of gratitude for the shared echoes of dreamers past, you lift your hand from the surface of the echoing quartz formation. The gentle influx of subtle sensations gradually recedes, yet the profound sense of interconnectedness and shared wonder lingers within your inner vision. A quiet, resonant understanding within your being, an expanded awareness. The shimmering veils of pearlescent white and the fleeting, translucent images softly fade, leaving you with a sense of expansive peace, a tranquil clarity. The sacred geode shard in your palm continues its vibrant, steady hum, a faithful companion confirming your heightened state of lucidity and your deepened connection to this resonant world. You draw a long, peaceful breath, feeling completely centered and at ease, more intimately woven into the tapestry of this extraordinary crystalline realm. Your physical body feels perfectly balanced, both grounded and wonderfully light, a harmonious blend of vital energy and profound calm, a state of perfect equilibrium. As you turn your attention from the echoing quartz, your gaze drifts across the vast subterranean chamber, taking in the intricate patterns of the glowing blue and emerald bioluminescent moss, the majestic presence of the nexus spire in the distance. You notice that the filtered shafts of starlight from above seem to intensify slightly, as if in response to your deepened connection, casting more pronounced, shimmering pillars of light through the chamber, illuminating new pathways. A new pathway now reveals itself to your conscious awareness. Further along the wall, beyond the echoing quartz, you perceive a subtle opening, a narrow fissure in the crystalline rock that had previously been obscured by the play of light and shadow. This opening is barely wide enough for one person to pass through, its edges not gracefully arched like the previous threshold, but rugged and natural, hinting at a more untamed, primal space beyond, a raw, ancient passage. The air flowing from this fissure is distinctly different again, cooler, almost crisp, and carries a strong, earthy scent, deeply mineral and almost metallic, without the previous sweetness, a pure, elemental aroma. A clear, adventurous intention begins to form within your mind. I wish to explore this hidden fissure, to venture into this more primal, untamed aspect of the grotto, to understand its raw essence. This thought is a quiet calling, a gentle pull towards the deeper mysteries of this dreamscape, an invitation to courage and discovery. Your internal monologue affirms this. Yes, a new adventure, a deeper exploration into the heart of the ancient earth, a fearless journey into the unknown. The sacred geode shard in your hand responds with a subtle yet distinct increase in its vibration, a quiet eagerness, as if anticipating the untamed energies ahead, ready to guide you. You begin to move, your steps light and sure upon the glowing moss, guided by this quiet sense of adventure. The journey towards the fissure feels purposeful, yet utterly effortless, a graceful progression. You observe the gentle undulation of the moss beneath your feet, the soft give of the crystalline filaments, feeling profoundly connected to the living ground beneath you, to the very bedrock of this dream. The luminous veins of blue and emerald moss pulse around you, casting a guiding light, illuminating your path towards the narrow opening, a living map. As you draw closer to the fissure, the air becomes noticeably cooler, carrying that crisp, deeply mineral, almost metallic scent. You feel the refreshing coolness against your skin, invigorating your senses, sharpening your perception. The pervasive harmonic hum of the crystalline resonance physics shifts here, becoming more primal, a deeper, more elemental resonance, as if the ancient earth itself is breathing a slow, powerful sigh, a deep, foundational rhythm. You stand directly before the narrow fissure, its rugged edges glinting faintly in the bioluminescent light. You pause for a moment, taking a deep, conscious breath. The cool, crisp air, rich with the scent of ancient earth and raw minerals, fills your lungs, invigorating every cell, awakening a primal energy within. As you exhale, you feel a profound sense of inner courage, a quiet readiness to embrace the raw, untamed beauty that lies beyond, a fearless acceptance of the unknown. Your gaze sweeps one last time across the vast subterranean mycoresonance nexus, appreciating its vibrant, luminous beauty before venturing into the profound depths. With a quiet sense of daring, you turn your body slightly sideways and carefully, deliberately, take your very first step into the narrow fissure. The act is precise, requiring a gentle adjustment of your form, a conscious maneuvering. As your body passes through the tight opening, you feel a subtle, firm pressure against your shoulders, your hips, a gentle squeeze from the ancient crystalline rock. It is a momentary, intimate contact, a feeling of being embraced by the earth itself, a welcoming pressure. The rough, cool surfaces of the fissure brush against your skin, a fleeting, tactile sensation that grounds you in the present moment, anchoring you to this primal reality. The immediate effect of passing through the fissure is a profound shift in ambience. The light here is significantly dimmer. The pervasive blue and emerald glow of the moss from the previous chamber, appearing as only a faint, diffused light behind you, a fading memory. This new space is primarily illuminated by intermittent, soft flashes of a deep, fiery red light emanating from within the crystalline formations themselves. These flashes are irregular, almost like the slow, deep beat of a hidden heart, casting dramatic, shifting shadows that dance and writhe on the rough, uneven walls, creating a dynamic, primal dance of light and darkness. You realize you are in a primal crystalline vein, a raw, untouched artery of the grotto, where the foundational energies of this dreamscape are potent and unrefined, pulsing with elemental power. The air here is warmer than before, yet still cool and clean, saturated with an even more intense mineral scent, powerfully earthy, almost volcanic, carrying a faint, subtle tang of iron, a deep, rich aroma of the earth's core. The pervasive hum of the crystalline resonance physics is now profoundly deep, a bass-like resonance that vibrates through the very ground beneath your feet, up through your souls, and into the deepest core of your being, a primal, ancient song, the heartbeat of the dream. The ground beneath your feet is rough and uneven, composed of exposed crystalline rock, interspersed with patches of dark, volcanic-looking soil that glows with faint, red embers, hinting at latent heat within the earth, a simmering energy. Each step you take requires a gentle adjustment, a careful placement of your foot, yet you feel perfectly balanced, perfectly grounded, your body instinctively adapting to the terrain. The rough texture of the rock beneath your bare feet feels powerful, connecting you directly to the ancient, untamed forces of this dream realm, a deep, tangible connection. Your internal monologue responds with a feeling of profound awe and a touch of primal excitement. How raw, how powerful this place feels, you think. A deep connection to the earth's ancient heart, a truly elemental experience. You feel a surge of inner strength, a quiet resilience rising within you, responding to the raw energies of this primal space, a natural awakening of your own core power. The sacred, geode shard in your hand vibrates with an astonishing intensity, its hum now a deep, resonant thrum, almost a growl, a powerful confirmation of your lucid presence within this potent, elemental domain, a vibrant affirmation. Your entire body tingles with this heightened resonance, a thrilling, yet utterly grounding sensation a profound attunement. As your eyes adjust to the dramatic, fiery red light, you notice that the walls of this narrow vein are comprised of immense, jagged crystalline formations, their surfaces rough and unpolished, yet shimmering with an internal, deep ruby glow. These crystals are unlike any you have encountered before. They are raw, unrefined, yet pulsating with a powerful, untamed energy, a wild, untamed beauty. They seem to absorb and then slowly release the intermittent red light, creating a breathtaking display of shifting hues from deep crimson to fiery orange, a slow, mesmerizing dance of internal fire. The soundscape here is dominated by the deep, bass-like resonance of the crystalline resonance physics, a constant, low thrum that feels like the heartbeat of the dream itself, a foundational rhythm. Interspersed with this are subtle, almost imperceptible crackles and pops, like distant geological shifts, or the soft sounds of latent energy being released within the crystalline structures, tiny pulses of elemental power. It is a primal symphony, a soundscape of raw elemental power, a music of the deep earth. You begin to move deeper into the primal crystalline vein, your steps deliberate and grounded upon the rough, uneven rock. The warm, charged air, rich with the potent scent of minerals and earth, invigorates your senses, heightening your awareness, awakening a deeper intuition. You observe the dramatic play of fiery red light, how it pulses and shifts, illuminating new facets of the jagged crystals with each beat of the hidden heart, revealing ever more intricate details. Your attention is drawn to a series of alcoves carved into the rough crystalline walls. These are not smooth or inviting, but appear as natural hollows, almost like the dens of ancient, unseen creatures, shaped by time and elemental forces. Within one such alcove, a particularly large, dark, rough-hewn crystal glows with a very subtle, almost entirely internal, deep crimson light. It appears to be a crystal of primal intent, a repository of raw, foundational energy and unfiltered purpose, a silent, powerful source. As you approach the crystal of primal intent, you feel its immense, raw, energetic field, a powerful, yet unrefined, vibration that emanates outwards, encompassing your entire being. It is a frequency of pure, undiluted will, of primal creation, yet it feels entirely fundamental and profoundly stable, like the deepest root of all existence. The sacred geode shard in your hand responds with an overwhelming intensity, its hum now a deep, guttural thrum, vibrating with the raw power of the crystal, an undeniable confirmation of your lucid presence within this potent, elemental domain. Your entire body tingles with this heightened resonance, a thrilling yet utterly grounding sensation, a profound awakening. Your internal monologue whispers with a sense of profound connection and raw power. This is the source of pure intent, the bedrock of creation, the very essence of will made manifest. You feel a surge of primal energy rising within you, a deep well of unwavering purpose, an ancient, powerful knowing. The crystal of primal intent is not just a structure. It is a living, breathing, energetic core, pulsating with the very essence of intention itself within this dreamscape, a silent, powerful teacher. You stand before the base of the crystal of primal intent, utterly captivated by its raw, magnificent form and internal crimson glow. The dark, volcanic-looking soil around its base glows with faint, red embers, hinting at the latent heat within the earth, a deep, vibrant warmth. The warm, charged air flows around you, carrying the intensified scent of raw minerals and deep earth. The rhythmic, bass-like thrum of its energy reverberates through the very ground, up through your feet, and into your entire skeletal structure, a powerful, ancient song of purpose, a drumbeat of will. A clear, profound intention arises within your mind. I wish to connect with the crystal of primal intent, to attune my own deepest purpose to its raw, foundational energy, to awaken my unwavering will. This is not a demand, but a deeply respectful request, a desire for communion with the very essence of will, a humble offering of self. You feel a powerful, yet gentle, expansion in your solar plexus, an awakening of your center of personal power, a quiet gesture of receptivity and strength. The sacred geode shard in your hand becomes an intensely vibrant beacon, its vibration a constant, powerful thrum, affirming your readiness for this profound connection, assuring you of your inherent power. You lift your right hand, the one not holding the shard, slowly, deliberately, towards the pulsating, rough-hewn surface of the crystal of primal intent. Your movement is unhurried, graceful, guided by an unseen current of elemental energy, a powerful magnetic pull. You observe the delicate flex of your fingers, the subtle tension in your forearm, as your hand extends outwards. The rough, unpolished facets of the crystal shimmer with an internal, deep ruby glow, casting shifting hues of crimson and fiery orange that dance across your approaching palm, inviting your touch, welcoming your potent intention. With exquisite care and a profound sense of reverence for its raw power, your fingertips make contact with the surface of the crystal of primal intent. The sensation is utterly unique, warm and incredibly rough, almost gritty, yet alive with a powerful, rhythmic vibration that is both intense and undeniably potent. It is not a jarring sensation, but a deep, resonant pulse, a steady thrumming that immediately bypasses your physical senses and resonates directly with your core of intention, with your very soul's purpose. The moment your skin connects, a surge of raw, unrefined energy flows from the crystal through your fingertips, up your arm, and into your entire being. It is a powerful, yet perfectly grounding wave of sensation. This energy does not overwhelm, instead, it feels like an infusion, a gentle yet profound alignment with your deepest, most primal purpose, a powerful awakening. Your entire body vibrates in unison with the crystal of primal intent, a magnificent symphony of raw crystalline resonance physics, a perfect harmony of will and existence. As this profound energy permeates you, your inner vision is instantly flooded with an explosion of deep, fiery red light. This light is not harsh, instead, it is exquisitely potent, utterly foundational, and filled with an oceanic sense of unwavering purpose, a boundless reservoir of resolve. Within this primal red light, intricate, flowing fractal patterns of obsidian black and brilliant, pure white begin to coalesce and expand, swirling outwards from a central point, then gently receding, only to reform in new, mesmerizing configurations, an endless dance of will and clarity. These obsidian black fractals represent unwavering resolve and deep intuition, a profound connection to your innate inner knowing, an affirmation of your own unyielding strength and clarity of purpose, a grounding in self. The pure white fractals symbolize primal clarity and focused manifestation, an intuitive understanding that bypasses words and logic, connecting you to the ancient truths of creation and the power of pure, focused will, a direct channel to creative force. You mentally taste this profound sense of pure purpose and unwavering resolve, a flavor that is both raw and refined, intensely earthy and exquisitely clear, like rich, dark soil infused with liquid starlight, leaving you with an overwhelming sense of inner strength and undeniable direction. The sacred geode shard in your hand now glows with an astonishing brilliance, its vibration a magnificent, sustained, guttural thrum, echoing the primal energy of the crystal of primal intent. It feels as if the shard and the crystal are communicating directly through you, a perfect conduit for their raw, ancient wisdom, a profound, direct dialogue. Your internal monologue is filled with a sense of boundless purpose and unwavering determination, thinking, I am purpose, I am raw creative power, I am absolutely aligned with my deepest will. This affirmation resonates deep within your soul, solidifying your sense of profound connection and empowerment within this elemental dream, a true realization of your potential. You draw a gentle, effortless breath, feeling the warm, charged air of the grotto, now infused with the potent, raw energy of the crystal. Fill your lungs. As you exhale, you allow this magnificent fiery red light, these obsidian black and pure white fractals, to spread throughout your entire being, invigorating every cell, awakening every aspect of your deepest intention, solidifying your resolve. You linger with your hand on the crystal of primal intent, savoring this moment of pure, unadulterated communion, allowing its raw wisdom and foundational energy to infuse every aspect of your being. This is a moment of profound integration, a beautiful dance between your lucid self and the living, beating, primal heart of the dream. You are safe, you are strong, you are eternally connected to your deepest purpose, completely and utterly present. Slowly, gently, with a deep feeling of gratitude and profound empowerment, you lift your hand from the magnificent, rough-hewn surface of the crystal of primal intent. The powerful, rhythmic vibration gradually fades from your fingertips, yet the profound sense of unwavering purpose and deep resolve lingers within your inner vision, a radiant core within your being, a permanent imprint. The swirling patterns of fiery red light, obsidian black, and pure white gently recede, leaving you with a sense of pristine clarity and undeniable direction, a clear path forward. The sacred geode shard in your palm continues its vibrant, steady, powerful hum, a faithful companion confirming your heightened state of lucidity and your deep connection to this resonant world. You draw a long, peaceful breath, feeling completely centered and at ease, more integrated than ever within this extraordinary crystalline realm. Your physical body feels perfectly balanced, both grounded and wonderfully light, a harmonious blend of vital energy and profound calm, a state of perfect inner peace. As you step back slightly from the crystal of primal intent, its internal crimson glow still casting its dramatic hues across the primal vein, your gaze sweeps across the raw, untamed space. The jagged crystalline formations, with their internal ruby glow, still shimmer with an untamed beauty, a wild, raw elegance. The rough, uneven ground, with its faint red embers, reminds you of the deep, latent power of the earth, a simmering fire within. The warm, charged air still carries the rich, potent scent of raw minerals and deep earth, a comforting embrace for your awakened senses, a primal aroma. You notice that the intermittent flashes of fiery red light, which had illuminated this primal crystalline vein, are now becoming more subtle, more gentle, almost as if they are settling into a softer, more pervasive glow, a tranquil embers. The deep, bass-like hum of the crystalline resonance physics here also shifts, softening slightly, becoming a more harmonious, less intense thrum, integrating with the profound peace you now carry within you, a perfect symphony of self and environment. A gentle inclination, a quiet knowing, arises within your mind. Having journeyed through the ethereal lightness of the luminous seeds, the profound wisdom of the nexus spire, and the raw power of the crystal of primal intent, you now feel a sense of completion in this phase of your exploration. There is a deep, quiet satisfaction in your heart, a feeling that you have received all the gifts this magnificent grotto has to offer for this moment, a full and enriching experience. You now feel drawn back towards the gentle, comforting light of the larger chambers, towards the soft, blue-green glow of the bioluminescent moss, towards the quiet presence of the emerald lake. The thought arises effortlessly. It is time to return to rest, to integrate these profound experiences, to carry these lessons into deeper slumber. Your internal monologue affirms this. Yes, a peaceful return, carrying all the wisdom gained, ready for deeper dreams. The sacred geode shard in your hand responds with a steady, gentle, comforting hum, guiding your path, a silent beacon. You turn towards the narrow fissure through which you entered, its rugged edges now appearing less formidable, more like a familiar doorway, a welcoming passage. You begin to move, your steps light and sure upon the rough, uneven rock, retracing your path with effortless grace. The journey back through the primal crystalline vein feels calm and purposeful, a gentle re-engagement with the powerful energies you have just assimilated, a final harmonious dance. As you reach the fissure, you pause for a moment, taking a deep, conscious breath. The air, though still cool and mineral-rich, now feels softer, its intensity lessened by your internal integration, a gentle breath of transition. As you exhale, you feel a profound sense of inner harmony, a quiet readiness to transition back into the more luminous spaces, to return to broader perspectives. With a gentle, confident movement, you turn your body slightly sideways and carefully, deliberately, pass back through the narrow fissure. The firm pressure against your shoulders and hips is once again present, but it feels even more like a comforting embrace, a subtle acknowledgement from the ancient earth, a gentle farewell. The rough, cool surfaces brush against your skin, a fleeting, familiar sensation, a final touch of the primal. The immediate effect of passing back through the fissure is a welcoming return to the more expansive ambience of the subterranean mycorresonance nexus. The familiar blue and emerald bioluminescent moss glows with renewed vibrancy, its rhythmic pulsing light washing over you, a gentle visual welcome, a soft green embrace. The air here is once again infused with the complex scent of ozone, damp earth, and living fungi, a comforting aroma that feels like coming home, a return to familiarity. The deep, resonant hum of the crystalline resonance physics of the Nexus chamber envelops you, its harmonious vibrations filling the space, a gentle symphony of peace, a soothing chorus. You feel the soft, springy ground beneath your feet, composed of glowing moss and crystalline filaments, a welcome contrast to the rough rock of the vein, a soft landing. Your entire being responds to this gentle return, feeling a wave of expansive calm spread through you, a profound sense of serenity. Your internal monologue whispers with a sense of deep comfort and peaceful arrival. Ah, back to the soft light, back to the gentle embrace, a journey beautifully completed. You feel a sense of completion, knowing you have traversed both the gentle and the primal aspects of this incredible grotto. The sacred geode shard in your hand continues its vibrant, steady hum, a faithful companion confirming your lucid presence within this magnificent dreamscape, a constant, comforting presence. You begin to move across the subterranean mycoresonance nexus, your steps light and effortless towards the luminous archway that leads back to the circular alcove. The majestic nexus spire, still pulsing with its magnificent blue, green, and white light, stands as a silent sentinel in the center of the chamber, a powerful, watchful presence. You glance towards it, offering a silent gesture of gratitude for the profound connection you experienced, a deep, heartfelt thank you. As you approach the luminous archway, the air flowing from it feels familiar, a subtle return to the slightly different current of the previous chamber. The cool, refreshing touch against your skin is a gentle prelude to the next transition, a soft invitation. The harmonious hum of the crystalline resonance physics converges at this threshold, inviting you forward, gently pulling you onward. You pass through the shimmering archway with effortless grace, feeling that ethereal sensation of moving through a veil of liquid light. The light from the archway shimmers across your skin, creating fleeting rainbows as you complete your transition, a final touch of magic. You find yourself once again in the circular alcove, surrounded by the myriad small, glowing crystalline stones embedded in the walls. The air here is cool and clean, carrying the familiar sweet, metallic, ozone-like scent. The gentle hum of the crystalline resonance physics fills the space, a soothing, harmonious vibration, a gentle blanket of sound. The deep velvet indigo sky above teeming with countless distant stars, provides a breathtaking canopy of light, a celestial dome. Your internal monologue reflects a sense of peaceful continuity, a full circle returning to tranquility, enriched and expanded. You feel profoundly at ease, imbued with the clarity, wisdom, and primal strength gathered from your journey, a complete and integrated being. The sacred geode shard in your palm continues its gentle, vibrant hum, a constant affirmation of your deep lucidity and integrated experience, a silent, joyful song. You allow your gaze to drift across the familiar landscape of the circular alcove. You notice the delicate, luminous seeds still floating and orbiting in their intricate, silent ballets overhead. You remember your interaction with the silver luminous seed, the clarity it offered, and you feel a quiet smile form on your lips, a gentle memory of connection. The crystalline flower you caused to bloom larger and more vibrant still radiates its ethereal light from its base, a beautiful testament to your creative will, a symbol of your power. A profound sense of peaceful completion settles over you. You have journeyed deep within this inner compass grotto, explored its myriad wonders, connected with its powerful energies, and affirmed your boundless capabilities within this lucid dream. You realize that the experiences here have gently woven themselves into the very fabric of your being, deepening your awareness, enriching your inner landscape, transforming you. You now feel a gentle inclination, a quiet call to allow yourself to drift into an even deeper, more profound state of rest. The conscious exploration has been wondrous, and now it is time for effortless integration. The thought arises, soft and clear. It is time to surrender, to float peacefully into the boundless depths of sleep, carrying this luminous awareness with me, allowing the dream to unfold as it will. Your internal monologue affirms this. Yes, a peaceful surrender, a gentle journey into deeper slumber, trusting the flow of consciousness. You begin to feel your body becoming even heavier, wonderfully heavy, as if gently sinking into the soft, glowing moss beneath your feet, becoming one with the earth. A subtle warmth spreads through your entire being, a comforting, all-encompassing heat that emanates from your very core, a residual glow from the nexus spire, and the crystal of primal intent, an inner fire. The cool air of the grotto, though still present, now feels like a soft, enveloping blanket around you, a gentle embrace. The vibrant hum of the sacred geode shard in your hand begins to subtly soften, its intensity gradually lessening, transforming into a gentle, rhythmic pulse, a soothing lullaby that resonates through your palm, up your arm, and into your chest. It is not fading, but rather integrating, becoming a part of your own internal rhythm. a quiet promise of continued lucid awareness within the depths of your sleep, a silent, guiding star. You close your eyes once more, gently, allowing the vibrant visual tapestry of the grotto to soften, to recede from your outer vision, yet remain vividly present within your inner eye. The myriad glowing crystalline stones, the luminous seeds, the emerald lake, the nexus spire, the primal crystalline vein, all these images coalesce into a single, radiant sphere of light within the center of your mind, a precious jewel of memory and profound experience, a luminous guide. The myriad sounds of the grotto, the distant hum of stars, the soft breathing of the moss, the gentle thrum of the crystalline resonance, all begin to blend into a single, harmonious, all-encompassing whisper. It is a sound that resonates with profound peace, a gentle lullaby that cradles your consciousness, inviting you deeper and deeper into the serene embrace of sleep, a soft, peaceful hum. You feel yourself beginning to float, gently, effortlessly, upwards. Not with effort, but with a profound sense of release, as if the very air itself is lifting you, cradling you, carrying you on its soft currents. You rise slowly, gracefully, from the soft, glowing moss of the circular alcove, drifting towards the unseen ceiling, towards the boundless velvet indigo sky above, ascending with perfect ease. Each moment of ascent is exquisitely slow, a gentle, unhurried journey, a tranquil flight. As you rise, you pass through the delicate, luminous seeds, feeling their soft, ethereal light brush gently against your skin, leaving behind a faint, sparkling residue of peace, a shimmering memory. You drift past the shimmering archway, its liquid light bathing you in a final, gentle radiance, a blessing of light. The luminous walls of the grotto slowly recede beneath you, becoming a breathtaking tapestry of soft, shifting colors, a vibrant, living mandala of light and energy, a beautiful, fading vision. Your body feels incredibly light, almost weightless, a profound sense of release from all earthly tether. You are simply pure consciousness, gently floating upwards, carried by the invisible currents of peace and profound relaxation, utterly free. The cool, clean air of the grotto now feels like the softest silk brushing against your skin, a delicate caress, a gentle embrace of the infinite. Your internal monologue observes this serene ascent with a sense of absolute surrender and boundless trust. Higher and higher, you think, drifting effortlessly into the heart of slumber, into the boundless night. You feel utterly safe, completely protected, enveloped in a cocoon of profound peace, held by the universe itself. The sacred geode shard, still nestled in your hand, now pulses with a very subtle, almost imperceptible thrum, a quiet promise, a gentle beacon guiding your transition into the deepest, most rejuvenating sleep, a silent guardian. You continue to rise, effortlessly, gracefully, until you merge with the boundless expanse of the velvet indigo sky. The countless distant stars, once pinpricks of light, now seem to encompass you, their silent hum a pervasive, comforting presence, a cosmic lullaby. You become one with the starlight, one with the vastness of the cosmos, one with the profound, limitless potential of your inner universe, expanding beyond all limits. In this boundless space, all thought dissolves into pure awareness, all sensation into pure being. You are light, you are peace, you are limitless, you are infinite. The gentle intention to be aware, to be lucid within your dreams, now gently settles within your deepest subconscious, becoming an effortless, natural part of your sleep. It is like a tiny, glowing ember, softly burning, ready to ignite into brilliant awareness at the perfect moment within your dreams, a spark of awakening. You feel your consciousness expanding, stretching beyond the boundaries of your physical form, merging with the infinite. The rhythmic rise and fall of your breath continues, a gentle, effortless current carrying you deeper and deeper into the tranquil ocean of profound, restorative sleep. Each inhale brings a wave of deep peace. Each exhale releases any lingering resistance, any final echoes of wakefulness, dissolving into the vastness. You are drifting, floating, surrendering completely to the exquisite embrace of sleep. Your body is deeply, profoundly at rest, every muscle, every cell utterly relaxed, completely at ease. Your mind is quiet, serene, open to the boundless adventures that await you in the vibrant landscapes of your dreams. You are held, you are safe, you are infinitely loved, perfectly protected. Allow yourself now to simply be, to drift, to sleep. Your journey into the boundless realms of lucid dreaming has begun. Sleep deeply, dream vividly, awaken within your dreams. You are profoundly relaxed, utterly at peace. Rest now, deeply, completely.